There's something about the tango. It takes its influences from Africa, Native America and the European cultures with flavour. It oozes danger, romance. It's a conversation between two people. It says love me or else. Join me or else. Trust me or else. Respect me or else. Welcome me home or else.
I don't know why I'm here. You've had me waiting ages outside. No one's even offered me a cup of tea.
Can I be honest for a second? Like between you and me, I don't know why I'm here.
How does that work then?
What?
That recording thing, how do you know it's working? That would stress me out. I'd have to keep checking it to see if it was working. You should just use pen and paper, and you shouldn't depend on technology so much.
So, what was he like?
He couldn't even get my name right.
I didn't really know him.
He was the host on Even at Our Age, the reality TV show you were on for weeks.
Yeah, but I didn't know him. He wasn't a friend or anything.
He kept calling me Dot. I would keep correcting him, but he would keep calling me Dot. Oh, my name's not Dot.
He wasn't the nicest man. Indy really didn't like him.
Indy and Dot don't even sound the same. Dot, Dot, Dot. My name's Indy.
It really wound her up.
Welcome to Even at Our Age, the game show that promises to find you love that will last forever, or however long you have left. We take people looking for love, and we let them have intimate conversations, ask in-depth questions, and generally get to know each other. And of course, we throw in some games, for what's love without games? And what's television without entertainment? This isn't BBC4. Okay, how was that? That bit about the BBC4 wasn't too much. You know, I still want to host the one show someday. I can't believe this is my life. I can't believe this is television. Old people looking for love. Okay, who's the desperate bunch this time around? Alice, Flora, Indy. That doesn't sound old woman enough to me. Indy, that's a 20-something-year-old name. Can we change that?
He wanted to change her name.
Who the hell is Dot?
So, Indy didn't get on with him then?
I didn't say that.
But he did annoy her.
He just wasn't a nice man.
How did he annoy you?
Oh?
How did he annoy you?
He didn't. He seemed useful to me.
Useful?
That Alice one seemed interesting. I hope they got that bit where she was going on about Windrush. Diversity chat is always a hit.
I have been called so many things in my life. Some people call me British, which makes sense because I was born here and I lived here all my life. Some call me Caribbean. Yes, I am Caribbean, but I was born here.
Useful? How was he useful, Alice?
Did I say useful?
What's funny in this?
Nothing, I just like to laugh sometimes.
Tell me about yourself, Indy. Why were you on even at our age?
It was an adventure. My kid said, live a little. So I thought, I'll live a little, make a difference.
Difference?
Yeah, always been a little rebel, me. Ruffles and feathers. Oh, the rebellion my dad and other men tried to shake out of me, but it never worked. My mum was a rebel too. She passed that on to me before she died. After Mum passed, I moved out of the small town as fast as I could. My friends were all starting families. I didn't want no part of that. Oh, no. I was off to London, go to nursing school. My dad didn't talk to me for weeks after I announced my plans over dinner. I didn't know a single person in London, but I knew I wouldn't doubt that small town. Loved the idea of bigger things, me. I was in London a year before I got into the swing of things. I made many friends, met a guy. Well, I met many guys. More loved me than I loved them, and that's just the way I liked it.
Is season 3 in the bag then? Complaining? The cast have been complaining? But I've been nothing but kind. Replace me. They want to replace me. But this is television. This is entertainment. This my territory. People like me can't catch a break.
Unlovable, he called me.
Unlovable?
You spend your whole life not finding love. Why are you even bothering now? It wouldn't have bothered me if it weren't a little bit true. I always believed it was going to happen. Had the same dreams as all the girls my age had. I'd meet a nice man after going through a couple. He would be the love of my life. We'd get married, fall in love, and it'd be happy ever after. But it just never happened for me. The happy ever after that the movies promised everyone, it just never happened for me. So yeah, I was hoping to find someone special on the show. I wanted to give this love thing a chance, but the plans changed.
So, did you know your other cast members before the show?
I am a little worried.
I think it can work.
What if we don't all get on the show?
We will.
We are doing the right thing. We need to take our power back, our home back, our heritage back, and our history back.
Being able to claim the home I was born in, a home that I could never call my own. There has been no place like home. But what actually makes a place a home? Is it where you were born? Is it the building you grew up in? Or do you take your home with you? Are you home? But what if the place that you call home refers to you as a stranger when you need to actually knock before you are let in? So, to be allowed in your own home, you've got to make friends with the person who holds the key. You do a dance with him, and you make him your friend. You are drawing him closer and closer. Then, one day, he cuts you the key. That key to your own home.
Take back what's mine.
Ours?
Yeah. The makings of us. Our values, our traditions. The elements of our identity. All the things that are rightfully ours. That's passed through the generations. Things we need to fight to get back. Things the world had to beat out of us.
Our history has been remixed. False narratives that have been thrown around. Credit given to the men that did little to deserve it. This has to work. He'll be useful. The world responds to him. He can feed the world our message. It's not that he's our saviour. Rather, he's our pawn. We use him to fulfil our purpose. And once that is done, he's gone.
The other women on the show, did you know them?
No.
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 So, talk me through the last day of filming from the top. Don't miss out any details.
Well, my memory is not as sharp as it used to be.
Oh, my memory's not what it used to be.
You see, my memory's not what it used to be.
Try.
So the last day of filming was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. I think it was Sunday.
Well, the host came onto the set doing his usual showbiz things.
We never got told his name, but we like to call him Nicholas.
Welcome to Even at Our Age, the game show that promises to find you love, or at the very least, friendship for the elderly. And we have come to the end of the search. It's the finale. Well, give me a woo, or a clap, or something. Does my mic need to be turned up? Can you all hear me?
He was his usual host self.
And I was just happy it was our last day.
We spent the whole week going on dates, but none of us found love.
I was just ready to go home. The filming was over, and it was time for me to go to work.
Work?
Yes, I work Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just something to keep me busy.
What is work?
It's like recruitment. Yes, let's call it recruitment.
We were taken into a room one by one to do our exit videos.
We had to talk about, all the fun we had, how the show changed our lives.
Even at our age was such a lovely experience.
It really has changed my life.
I've made lifelong friends, experienced things I never knew was possible.
I would remember this for the rest of my life.
I will remember this for the rest of my life.
I'll remember this for the rest of my life.
After our exit videos, we got taken back to the set. Nicholas, the host, wraps up the show. We was told to wave goodbye. We had to keep waving for 5 minutes so they could get the right shot.
After our exit interviews, we just got our things and we leave. I meet up with my children and my son drives me home.
After our exit videos, we were ushered into taxis to take us home.
And that was the last time you saw the host?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, no. When I was waiting for my son to get off the car. I saw him pacing down the corridor. He was on his phone. It seems like an intense conversation.
How can you not see what is happening to me here? I have been made to be the enemy. They want to replace me. To fit some sort of diversity quota. I hate to say it, I really do, but they are taking all our jobs. I'm not against diversity, I'm really not against diversity, it goes without saying. I just spent a whole week with the older generation, all of them women. One of them was Caribbean, a Windrush and everything. I'm scared, and you're not getting it. I'm a white man, and I'm scared. Where is my safe space? I'm watching them taking my power right out of my very own hands. I'm under constant attack. I'm too white, too old. I'm being wronged, silenced. Where is my voice being heard?
So, that was the last time you saw him?
Yes.
This might sound ridiculous, but I have been watching them for months now, and I have a theory. Hear me out. Alice is the leader. She has been leading the group for many years now. The group disguise themselves as lovely citizens. Some of them have grandchildren, kids, all the things you would expect from them. They meet weekly after choir practice. No one suspects them. Who would suspect lovely old ladies?
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzels with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember.
Choir is the cover-up for what they are really up to. The real reason for their meet-up is still unknown to me. I know it's far-fetched, but I think I am onto something.
So bad.
We are the alliance.
Oh, I forget the next line.
She does this every time. The alliance we are.
We should think about changing that. It's so hard to remember.
It's literally what Alice just said, but backwards.
Except that it's not. That would be the alliance, that are we.
We are the alliance.
The alliance we are.
We have him. He's now ours.